One of the main appeals to traveling is being able to experience new cultures and ideas from around the world. Now, you expect to have a language barrier when speaking to people in other countries, but many people don't consider non-verbal differences you will also encounter. In many situations, this will just create a bit of confusion, but at other times, a small, friendly gesture in one country might be a highly offensive insult in another. I'm RJ with Tenzi's Travel, and in this episode, I've handpicked 10 countries where doing small things that may seem normal to you might get you into a lot of trouble. But before we start the countdown, like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified about future videos. Oh, and share the video with your friends. Maybe you can prevent them from being on the wrong side of a serious bubblegum crime. Are you ready? Let's start with a simple gesture, okay? Good weather, rich history, and wonderful world-famous cuisine. Italy has it all. However, if a waiter asks you how your food is while you're munching on your spaghetti, it's best not to flash an OK sign. Despite being a friendly gesture in the US, OK has a completely different meaning in Italy. This innocent gesture roughly means a-hole to certain Italians, which is definitely not okay. When you're in Italy, best to stick to nodding. The UK is another popular destination, beautiful countrysides, historical sites, and of course beer. Not to mention London's maze of mind-blowing architecture will leave anyone breathless. But a punch in the stomach from a local, well, that's also going to leave you breathless. Just show them the peace sign. Back in the Dark Ages, the French captured English archers and cut off their index and middle fingers, rendering them useless in battle. Uncaptured soldiers would then show the back of these two fingers uncut towards the French as a sign of defiance. This changed from a sign of disrespect over the years, synonymous to the F word. Maybe it's not a good idea to flash a peace sign to the bouncer while entering a London nightclub. It's not surprising why Thailand attracts over 1 million American tourists every single year. Turquoise waters, crazy beach parties, and flavorful spicy food. Let's not forget the people. The Thai are extremely warm and friendly. In fact, Thailand is known as the land of smiles. But show them your feet and they won't be smiling. Traditionally, the Thais consider their feet to be the lowest, filthiest part of the body, which is why it's considered a serious insult to point your feet towards another person or certain items, such as a statue of Buddha. Even sitting cross-legged with your feet up on your knees could generate some rude stares. Best to keep your feet down and hold your bottle up instead. Nicaragua has a spectacular natural diversity, from surfing in the Pacific to chilling in the Caribbean. With an active volcano and some coffee fields to boot, there's definitely something for everyone. It's perfectly safe to visit this country, although the past was riddled with political trouble. Rival political parties use the national flag as a call to action against the ruling party. Today, tourists get confronted, even expelled from Nicaragua for waving the flag, and since waving it is unofficially seen as a sign of support for the opposition. Best not have a flag on you. You could be detained. Some tourists have even been refused entry just for having the flag on their social media posts. If you seek ancient cultures and tradition, or futuristic cities and tech, maybe a mix of both worlds, then you should definitely head to the east. Best pay attention to your actions though. Even in a modern metropolitan city like Shanghai, you could terrify locals just by whistling as you strut your usual Tobey Maguire walk. Whistling is believed to taunt and upset evil spirits. Oh, and it's best to take note of the month. August is known as Ghost Month in China and Taiwan, and it's also believed that ghosts are allowed to walk the earth once more. People usually do not go out at night fearing attacks from evil spirits. These spirits are also believed to bring bad luck, causing the Chinese to avoid signing deals and contracts in August. Singapore is a modern wonder and probably one of the cleanest cities in the world. It's 170 times smaller than New York, yet it has the second most powerful passport for traveling. Oh, and bubblegum is banned in the country. And yes, Singapore takes this very seriously. Chewing bubblegum in public or simply possessing gum could garner an arrest. If you were caught importing gum, you could be fined a whopping $60,000 or 2 years in prison. Gum was outlawed as a preventative measure to ensure that the metro system operated optimally. The government didn't want gum to interfere with the door sensors or get stuck on the seats. Even spitting is not allowed. If you get caught, you could be flogged with a wet cane. Venezuela is home to the highest waterfall in the world, Angel Falls. Wait a second, the highest? Do you know which waterfall is the highest in the world? If you are certain of your facts, leave your answer in the comment section below. Venezuela is not for the punctual though. Showing up on time is considered rude and greedy. Going to dinner party, show up at least 15 minutes late. If not, you would be considered a greedy nuisance, as the host has to stop preparing for the party in order to entertain you. Hosting a dinner party, expect late guests, and expect them to bring people you didn't invite. France is one of the most visited countries in Europe, and it comes as no surprise. World-class food, beautiful scenery, astonishing architecture, and divine wine. No wonder France is considered one of the most romantic countries in the world. Speaking of romance, I'm not sure where Speedos fit in. Be it comfortable or an insult to humanity, whatever your viewpoint is, you'd better get used to wearing Speedos in public pools, as this is the law in France. And the logic behind this is interesting. People don't walk around the streets with Speedos on, but they do with shorts. Nobody wants to share a pool with someone wearing dirty shorts, right? Well, bottom line, excuse the pun, is that Speedos are mandatory. Japan has a lot to offer, from tropical islands to snow-capped mountains, and even some of the healthiest food in the Far East. They also take their values of respect and perfection very seriously, which tends to clash with what the West calls freedom of expression. One such clash exists around the tattoos, since in Japan, tattoos are traditionally associated with Yakuza organized crime gangs. A survey conducted by Japan's official tourism agency found that 56% of hotels and inns did not allow tattooed visitors to enter their public bathing areas. 31% of establishments permitted tattoos, while 13% would allow entry if they were hidden. Are you ready to see our number one pick? Well, smash the like button and subscribe, and we'll be well on our way. Seeing the Great Pyramid is surely on everyone's bucket list. And shopping in Dubai? Yes please. Middle East is certainly fascinating, and their food, it's to die for. We don't mean that literally, of course, although it just might happen if you flash a thumbs up to your waiter when he swings by. The thumbs up gesture generally means good in most Western countries. However, in several countries in the West Africa and the Middle East, this gesture is similar to the middle finger. You know, I wonder what the Facebook like button looks like in the Middle East. Do you know? Well, let us know down in the comments section. Well, there you have it folks, 10 different customs or laws that you should watch out for when going on holiday. What did you think of our list, and which one surprised you the most? Did we miss anything? Share that down in the comment section below. Suggestions are always very appreciated. This video was adapted from our full blog post on our website, travel.cindy'smedia.com. Be sure to check it out for more great content and resources. And did you enjoy this video? We would love it if you would show us some love. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and of course hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any future videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching.